Internal communique. The Minister of State, Minister of Higher Education, announces to the general public and prospective applicants that the government of the Republic of Mauritius is offering scholarships for the 2022-2023 academic year for first cycle university studies, master's and PhD levels. Welcome to today's episode with Deeply Merited Scholars. If it is your first time stopping by this channel, we kindly plead with you to stay tuned to the end of this video, as the opportunity being shared is not only for Cameroonians but Africans in general. Secondly, we call on you to like, share, subscribe to this channel so that you may get more information about scholarships available to international students. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for staying tuned with us. Thank you so much for your support and feedback. We are grateful. Starting off with this internal communique from the Ministry of Higher Education in Cameroon, some of the requirements you need to apply for the Mauritius government scholarships are a handwritten stamped application addressed to the Minister of State, a certified copy of your birth certificate, a certificate of nationality, certified copies of GCE ordinary and advanced levels, certified copies of university transcripts and diplomas, photocopy of your valid passport, medical exams duly filled in and signed by a registered medical practitioner, copy of letter of conditional offer by a public higher education institution in Mauritius, in the Republic of Mauritius, and study or research plan for candidates opting for a master's or PhD program. As seen on the government communique, the deadline for submission of files, that's to the ministry, is on 21st of April 2023 at 3:30 p.m. prompt. So that's the deadline, 21st of April 2023 at 3:30 p.m. Each candidate should submit the application in 2 copies. That's one original file and one file containing all photocopies of the documents in the original file. Things that are important to note on the government communique: the list of public higher education institutions with their application windows and various fields of studies are available on the registration websites. So how can you get to know the registration websites? It's on the government communique. However, we will be including all important links in the description box of this video. Permit me broaden your understanding of some of the requirements on this communique. Number 1, a handwritten application stamped and addressed to the Minister of State is pretty clear. Next, you need to download an application form, and you have to fill that application form and print it out from stipulated websites, which will be in the description box of this video. You need certified copies of birth certificate, nationality, or your past degrees, GCE ordinary and advanced levels, etc. You need a photocopy of your valid passport. So you need a passport on or before the time you're applying for this program. Great news is right now in Cameroon, passports no longer need a long time to be issued. Within a short space of time, you can have your passport, photocopy of a valid passport. Next, you need medical exams duly filled in and signed by a registered medical practitioner in section 6 of the candidate application form. So when you download the form, as earlier mentioned, section 6 of that form has provisions where a registered medical practitioner has to fill to make sure you are in good health for this scholarship program. You need a copy of letter of conditional offer by a public higher education institution in Mauritius, or copy of acknowledgement notice proving an application for a seat has been made and appropriate application fee paid. The application fee will be reimbursed by the Mauritian authorities in charge if the candidate is selected. So this simply means that you have to go through the normal process of getting admission into a public higher institute in Mauritius or university. If you get accepted for the scholarship, the Mauritian authorities will reimburse the application fee you paid. Take note. Next off, you need a study or research plan for candidates opting for a master's or a PhD program. Pretty clear. Next, you need supporting statement from a named supervisor from a university in Mauritius for PhD candidates. And as stated on the communique, there is a website alongside emails which you can contact for this purpose. PhD candidates, take note. So after reading this communique and making sure that you have all the eligibility requirements, then you can proceed to clicking the website links provided in the government communique. I'm going to show you what you should expect to see once you click the link for the Mauritius Government Scholarship. Once you go ahead to click on either of the links as stated in the government communique, you will be able to download an 8 pages long guide provided by the Ministry of Education, Tertiary Education, Science and Technology of the Republic of Mauritius, guiding nominating agencies and applicants on the Mauritius-Africa Scholarship Scheme for 2023. This document commences with an introduction, the nomination process, call for applications for which the universal deadline is the 26th of May 2023. However, take note of your nominating agency's deadline. For Cameroonians, it is the 21st of April 2023. So all nominating agencies are kindly requested to email the scanned copies of all documents of their nominated candidates or eligible candidates to the email as it is stated on this document, latest 19th of May 2023 for the August-September 2023 intake. So there is a lot of information, and that's why it is 8 pages long. If you have any doubts, it is clearly answered in this document as far as the ages are concerned for the different levels you intend to apply for and the various qualification requirements to be eligible for any program you intend to apply for, be it an undergraduate program, a diploma, a postgraduate program, a master's, PhD, name it. It is all answered in this 8 pages long document, including aspects of the finances, such as living allowances, how much you're going to be getting. The funds will be approximately $1,000 to meet with expenses during the initial phase. Also, you should take note that it is stated here that if you are coming, you should come with money to take you for the first months you will be living in Mauritius until the time where your scholarship bursary will be made available to you. So there is a lot of information here. Take it seriously, read through it. There's even a list of schools with their links so that you can go and check on the programs that you would love to apply for and the universities as well, including those who need to contact, PhD students who need to contact professors and all of that. In summary, I am going to reiterate the summary of selection criteria as stated on the 8-page long document provided by the Ministry of Education of the Republic of Mauritius. And it states, which is on the last page of the document, summary of selection criteria. The nominations submitted will be assessed based on the following criteria. Number 1, duly completed application form. Please take the filling of your application form seriously. Every section of your application form must be duly filled and completed. Take note. Number 2, evidence of enrollment or application for enrollment in a public higher education institute within the Republic of Mauritius. The good thing is you can either submit your conditional offer or an acknowledgement of application, which shows that you have a seat to study at that university. You can submit either of those two. So please take note of that. At number 3, the age criteria of the applicant at the closing date of applications. Please read again thoroughly. Make sure you are eligible for the program you are applying for. That means your age should be within the range for the program you are applying for. Take note. Next off, the minimum qualification requirements mentioned in section 3.3 of this document. There are minimum qualification requirements for undergrad, master's, and PhD levels. Take note of that. Your medical clearance. Health is wealth. So you have to be healthy if you wish to be considered for this program. Take note and remember it has to be filled as stipulated on the government communique. Endorsement by the nominating agency of the country of citizenship of the applicant. Wow. You literally have to be endorsed by the Ministry of Higher Education in Cameroon. Yeah, these are one of those government bilateral scholarships where your application needs to pass through MINISUP. So once you do your application, fingers crossed, once the Scholarship Admission Board of MINISUP sits down and checks all your documents. And of course, they will nominate you and forward your name to the Government of Mauritius. And lastly, the abridged research plan submitted by postgraduate applicants. Of course, if you're applying for a master's or a PhD for this program, you need to have a study or research plan. Please take note of this and get working. I mean, the scholarship has been open since January. However, we are bringing it to you now. It's never too late to get working. If you need help, you feel free to consult us via email at deeplymeritedscholars@gmail.com. Also, do not forget to check out our website at www.SICIA-deeplymeritedscholars.org for more opportunities with their links as shared there. Also, we are running a campaign on the importance of wetlands to reducing the cost of farm produce in the dry season within our communities. Please, if you are interested, check more details in our website. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you again. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel, and we exist because of you. Remember, forever and always, with Deeply Merited Scholars, you and I will keep soaring on eagle's wings. Bye.